Let's see. My hair has always been the same kind of style. It shows up how it wants to. I just let it have its natural state because my hair rules me. I don't rule it. Clothing wise, well, I had a stint where I tried to match, and then I had a stint where I was done with that, and I just tried to throw crazy patterns and colors in there, see what the people liked. Some people liked one, some people liked the other. So it is what it is. Now I'm kind of mixing colors, but not patterns, and that's been fun. Big fan of hot pink. So yeah, that's been my general style. I liked it from the get-go. It was kind of a blend of a lot of sports that I enjoyed. I think I found it at a good time in my life where I was mature enough to want to pursue something, because before that I was more young, where I kind of wanted to try a bunch of different things. So I found it at a good time in that respect. I turned out to be good at it quickly, and I think I met a lot of cool people and had a lot of kind of fortunate events that basically got me to good positions in the sport and in doing things that I enjoyed. So it was really just kind of a lot of fortunate things, finding the sport, finding the right people, and going from there. Advice to somebody who wants to go pro. Well, I'd say you should not be thinking of it beforehand as like financially. Like there's a lot of careers out there, and this one is not that it can be good financially, but that's not what you should be banking on. What you should be first thinking about is, do you love doing this? Do you love playing? I think that's where most pros got to the point where they are. Either they happen to cross it, or they're just like, I love playing this sport, so they play it enough to where they happen to also be good at it, and they become more of a pro. So if you want to pursue pro, make sure you actually love doing it and that you're not going to get tired of it. And then from there, I think just playing a lot, practicing, playing tournaments, it'll happen pretty naturally. Playing health and wellness tips. The health and wellness wise, I'd say make sure you stretch after you play every time, because hard court is not pleasant on your hips or most of your muscles. So health and wellness wise, yeah, definitely stretch after you play. That's been really big for me. Stretch to make things not sore, stretch for flexibility, for injury prevention, so much stuff. Playing wise, I'd say that, if you're looking to get better, if you're trying to have more than just fun, if you find enjoyment out of improving, making sure that when you go to play, whether it's drilling or playing a game or what have you, that you're actually focusing on one thing that you are practicing, like you're thinking about in your mind. There's a very real aspect of human beings needing to focus on one thing to actually get better at it. It's really a sport of unending surprises, just in terms of its growth and the people that got into it. So all of those, like, you get surprised all the time. But I'd have to say the thing that surprised me most is the vast variety of people that want to do good things in the sport for altruistic reasons. Like, I've never really seen something that inspires people to do stuff for it more than pickleball. My signature shot is typically thought to be the backhand roll. I guess it's existed for a while. Some people call it a flick, some people call it a roll. But I think it was one of the first shots I got really good at, and what I've used to a great advantage for many years now. So I'd have to go with that one. If you come and watch the pros play, you can expect to see a variety of personalities and game styles. You certainly won't see two matches that look the same, and you'll be sure to see some hotly contested matches, some tight ones, and really just entertainment, basically. One thing that people might not know about me, I've said a lot of fun facts, whatever, over the years of talking about random things, so I'll try to give you guys one that I haven't said before. So one of my lesser known hobbies is when I go home to my parents' house in Maryland. We live on a pretty big property with a lot of trees and wood, basically. So we will actually split firewood there sometimes, and I really enjoy splitting firewood. I find it relaxing. The culture on tour with other pros, there's a general kind of camaraderie, I guess you could say. We're all playing pickleball, which is kind of funny in some ways and fun for, I think, pretty much all of us. So you have varying personalities, you have different levels of intensity and stuff. It's pretty cool all around, camaraderie, having fun, enjoying competition. Yeah, that's the spirit. It was hard to learn about pickleball. Feels like a long time ago now, so it's kind of hard to think. Hard to learn about pickleball. I would have to just go with the whole, it's really just a big part of the game, but in contrast to tennis, where you can't really be in no man's land in the middle of the court, pickleball, it's a huge part of the game, kind of just learning all the dynamics of what to do there and how to do it. I think I really had to focus on that. It was foreign to me because other things came very naturally, and that one I really had to dissect and break down and analyze to get better at it. Things that came naturally to me, I'd say being aggressive, applying pressure, just because I'd done it in other sports before.